there YouTube lovers, my name is BB8 and today I am going to rank every single retro track selection in the Mario Kart franchise from worst to best. This video includes 6 different games: DS, Wii, 7, 8, 8 Deluxe's Booster Cars Pass, and Mario Kart World. Mario Kart Super Circuit Special Tracks and Mario Kart Tour are both exempt from this list, since Mario Kart as a whole is well known for including a wide variety of new tracks within its lineup. But one thing I always look forward to whenever a new Mario Kart title comes around is what new retro tracks would be included in the mix. And I know this sounds like one of the dumbest rankings I've ever done on my channel, but I'm really interested to see which Mario Kart game has the best retro selection. And since Shea-Phillips Productions has done a whole bunch of stupid rankings, in a funny way at least, such as ranking Star Wars movies by their uses of certain elements, and I might as well do that for Mario Kart with retro selections, battle modes, Bowser's Castles, starter courses, and of course Rainbow Road. And no, this ranking video has not been cancelled, because I was actually supposed to get this out back in July or August, but unfortunately, because one person in the comments thought it was a good idea to attack me over an opinion, I thought I'd push it back a bit. So, without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? Even though there are only 6 slots on this list, I'm still going to use the tier system that I normally use in my ranking videos. And since there isn't an F tier retro selection, there is a D tier retro selection on the list, starting off with number 6, Mario Kart DS's retro selection. I feel really bad about ranking Mario Kart DS last place in terms of retro tracks, because this is my favourite Mario Kart game. But if I had to say one negative thing about Mario Kart DS, it's that the retro tracks have shown their age. Yes, this was the first ever Mario Kart game to include retro tracks, and the hardware limitations prevented anything groundbreaking from making the mix. But some of these retro tracks have not aged that well in terms of design, like SNES Mario Circuit and Choco Island, but Mario Kart DS still has some really enjoyable retro tracks such as Yoshi Circuit, Baby Park, Banshee Boardwalk, and Mushroom Bridge, while also having a few that I'm mixed on as well, such as GBA Luigi Circuit, SNES Donut Plains, and N64 Frappe Snowland was better suited for Mario Kart World than Mario Kart DS, thanks to the wall riding mechanic of World. I still respect Mario Kart DS for starting off the trend, since if it wasn't for Mario Kart DS, we wouldn't have retro tracks that we have today. But as a retro selection though, it's more of a proof of concept than a fully justified lineup. Now into the C tier with number 5, Mario Kart Wii's retro selection. Mario Kart Wii did bring back a wide variety of fan favourites such as DK Mountain, Peach Gardens, and Waluigi Stadium, but within the great stuff we have in Mario Kart Wii's retro selection, there's also some weakly designed ones like Desert Hills, Ghost Valley, and Cheap Cheap Beach. Even GBA Bowser's Castle feels flat because of its simplistic design, but the music in it still slaps, I can admit that. Mario Kart Wii was an improvement in terms of its retro courses, but the amount of retro tracks and the overall quality is still not enough to make it rank higher on this list, because we have stuff like Desert Hills, Ghost Valley, and Cheap Cheap Beach in the mix. Now, in the B tier, we have number 4, the retro selection of the Booster Cars Pass in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I was attacked in the comments for ranking World higher than 8 Deluxe in my Mario Kart game ranking I did back in July. And the main reason for that has to do with the track quantity. I'm sorry to say this, but the amount of retro tracks in the Booster Course Pass does mean that they are going to vary in quality. And that's what is more important to me, the overall quality of the tracks, not how many there are in the game. Yes, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's Booster Course Pass has 40 retro tracks to race on, with the high end being Coconut Mall, Mushroom Gorge, Waluigi Pinball, Maple Tree Way, Waluigi Stadium, Rosalina's Ice World, and the Rainbow Road from 3DS and Wii, but with the inclusion of a variety of top tier tracks, there are a few duds, such as Toad Circuit, which looks way worse than it did on 3DS, DS Mario Circuit, for which they couldn't put in a better DS track over this, and Sunset Wilds, which is not only the worst track we've had in the Booster Course Pass, but the worst track we've had in 8 Deluxe overall. When the Booster Course Pass is good, it's really fun, but when it's bad, you can actually feel the overall quality of the course. And now for the two A tiers on the list, we have number 3, Mario Kart 8, the Wii U version at least. Yep, Mario Kart 8 does not have as many retro courses as the Booster Course Pass, but the quality in the base game Mario Kart 8 is consistent in visuals and in gameplay. But boy, the retro tracks in base Mario Kart 8 are bangers, with tracks such as Tick-Tock Clock, Melody Motorway, or Music Park for you guys in the States, and N64 Rainbow Road are all excellent to race on in Mario Kart 8. But Mario Kart 8, in terms of retros, only has one true dud, and that is Donut Plains. But other than that, Mario Kart 8 has a well-polished lineup of retro tracks to work with. Number 2, Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World does have a smaller roster than Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, with the Booster Course Pass included, but the quality of the overall tracks here is really good, since World has provided us with many bangers such as Airship Fortress, Wario Shipyard, and Toad's Factory, while also including some tracks that are not recognisable anymore, like Peach Beach, thanks to that huge castle area that you can drive around, and the return of the Cataquacks, as well as the comeback of the century after its poor debut in Mario Kart 64, Wario Stadium. There are no bad retro tracks in Mario Kart World, and even my 3 worst, Cooper Beach, Desert Hills, and SNES Mario Circuit, are still mid at the lowest. The lineup is smaller this time, but the quality of the retro tracks is more consistent here, and that leaves number 1 on the list to be, in the S tier, we have number 1, Mario Kart 7's retro selection. That's right, Mario Kart 7 is the first Mario Kart game to get first place in a ranking where I rank different aspects of Mario Kart games, because Mario Kart 7 easily has the best retro tracks in the whole Mario Kart series. The retro selection of Mario Kart 7 is the gold standard of retro selections, since we have Waluigi Pinball, Maple Tree Way, Coconut Mall, Luigi's Mansion, Dino Dino Jungle, Mushroom Gorge, Airship Fortress. Mario Kart 7 has it all. Even for the hardware limitations on the 3DS, the retro selection of Mario Kart 7 is still strong. And out of the whole retro selection, none of them were bad. And the worst track in 7 is still a 6 out of 10 course, since the selection is diverse and fun. And this is the perfect example on how you make a retro selection in a Mario Kart game. And the main reason to come back to Mario Kart 7 is for the retro courses. So guys, what do you think of my ranking of the Mario Kart retro selections? Next, in terms of Mario Kart rankings, I'm gonna rank every battle mode in Mario Kart. It may seem stupid, but I can't wait to do it. So, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and turn your notification bell on so you don't miss another video like this one in the future. And I will see you all in a future video. BB8 out.